friend. I worked with him years ago at the Cowgirl Hall of Fame. He was on a TV show uh, about cooking, like it was some kind of contest. Like he's a chef, and his name's Sandy Davis. And Sandy had baked homemade bread. He had tomatoes out of the garden. So he made a sandwich. He said, "I've been waiting for this all year." And the other thing, the ingredient besides his homemade bread and the a tomato sandwich, Sandy says it's good. It's probably good. Is Duke's mayonnaise. And I'm like, Duke's mayonnaise? I just learned about Duke's mayonnaise recently, and that's through my friend Jinian. And Jinian, it's like everything. First of all, if Jinian talks about what she's making, like all of the things she could put in a book, and it could be like the stoner cookbook. That's the way it sounds. I'm not saying she's a stoner. I'm saying the food that she concocts is like stoner food. And a lot of it, like if it's like a main course, she's putting mayonnaise in it. Like everything, like spinach, and then a dollop of mayonnaise, and then I just put it in the microwave real fast. Just between me and you, her concoctions sound a little gross, and some of it has to do with mayonnaise. But if you want to hang out with a chick, you want to hang out with one that's really into mayonnaise. It's the truth. That's a fact. That's a fact. And evidently, if you should hang out with a chick that likes Duke's mayonnaise because it's the best. Now, I haven't tried Duke's mayonnaise. I'm going to tell you flat out. I have mayonnaise in there. I'll put it on a sandwich, but I'm not like Jinian. Jinian's like, yeah, I got this like sponge cake, and then I put mayonnaise on it for icing. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, she literally puts mayonnaise, it sounds like on everything. Some of her concoctions aren't that crazy, but they could go in her stoner cookbook that she could write. Like white rice with butter. I said, what else? No, it's just that. She loves butter too. She really likes butter, but I like butter too. But mayonnaise sounds like everything. Really into mayonnaise, or she says like, yeah, I sucked my thumb until I was 16. That's the one you want to hang out with. Either she loves mayonnaise or she sucked her thumb. If you got a thumb sucker that loves mayonnaise, bingo, that's who you hang out with. Now, I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise, and I know it sounds like, oh, he's got a problem with mayonnaise. It's not that I have a problem with mayonnaise, because I don't. I don't. I have mayonnaise in there. I'm not a big mayonnaise fan. That might be a little bit from my dad, because I never saw my dad put mayonnaise on anything except swordfish steaks, and then on the grill. That's the only time I really saw him use mayonnaise. And so that I'm clear about what we're talking about, my father, I never saw my dad drink a soda with a straw. See what I'm saying? If you go on a date with a chick and she's like, oh God, I can't drink this without a straw. Yeah, and I bet you like mayonnaise too. That's the one you want to hang out with. Okay? Mayonnaise is a good sign. Thumb sucking, good sign. All those things mean you might get along real good. Now, Jinian I have known for years, but I just found out about this mayonnaise thing recently. I've known her when I was a little, not a little kid, but I was probably 16, something like that. It's about 16. And we were friends. We were friends. We were friendly. But I didn't know about that mayonnaise thing, that she was really into mayonnaise until much later. She's I better stop talking. She's into mayonnaise. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it's a good thing. My father wasn't into mayonnaise. My brother, the one that's gay, into mayonnaise. And the reason why I know this is because he told me one time. He was somewhere that he was somewhere where he was sort of like, there was no place to get any food, and there was like a convenience store close. So he said he went down and got a loaf of bread and mayonnaise. And I said, why did you do that? He goes, it's good, like a mayonnaise sandwich. I'm like, okay. I trust you, but I'm not, I might do a barbecue sauce sandwich. I could do that. I'll drink Worcestershire out of the bottle. But mayonnaise, man, I don't know. Do I sound homophobic or something because of this? It's my father's influence. I never saw him eat mayonnaise. That's a chick condiment is what I'm saying. I know how this sounds, but I will. I have that condiment, but I think that if I was going to make a sandwich like my brother, I would do a barbecue sandwich, A1 sauce on a cracker, something like that. It's a little dating advice. I'm here to help you. Now, speaking of dating advice, some friends, some female friends of mine, they would give me dating advice like my. I'm not going to talk about this in this video except to say this, that my mother gave me the advice of stay away from young, beautiful women, Peter. They'll only cause you problems. Oh, okay, Mom. I'll do that. I'm definitely going to do that. That was the worst advice I've ever heard. What did she think? That like, oh, I'm looking for that personality, which you should always be looking for that. But you're not going to be hanging with somebody that's old, fat, and ugly, would you? Mom, up there in heaven, is that what you wanted me to do? My friends that are female they give similar advice. They do. If you tell them, that would go for my 3 sort of female friends that I communicate with on the phone. That would be Amy, Milk Paint, and Jinian. If I said to either one of them, this is true, I got a date with a 23-year-old tomorrow, they would all go off on me. Even if I said, yeah, but she said she likes she loves Dukes and Hellmann's. She loves it all. She loves mayonnaise. They don't care. They don't care. It's inappropriate for a man my age to be dating a 23-year-old. And that's what I have learned from my friends, my female friends, is one, all 3 of them like, no, Milk Paint does not like mayonnaise. Now I know for a fact she doesn't. And Amy doesn't like mayonnaise either anymore. She used to. And then she told me, this is how she put it. I used to like mayonnaise, but that was when I was immature. Now I grew up. Now I don't like mayonnaise anymore. Oh, so young chicks like mayonnaise, and once you become a boomer, like all 3 of my friends, you don't like mayonnaise anymore. I think it starts a lot earlier than that. Like, you might like mayonnaise when you're younger, like a whole lot, and then like Jinian, I don't know if I think she puts it on everything because she's always talking about it. The bottom line is, next time I go to the store, this is the truth, Duke's mayonnaise, I've never heard of this shit. I could buy Miracle Whip, or Jinian's like Miracle Whip, or Hellmann's or something. I'm not a connoisseur of mayonnaise. They're saying that it's different. I have Sandy Davis saying that Hellmann's mayonnaise, or Duke's mayonnaise, is better than Hellmann's. It's mayonnaise, isn't it? Like ketchup? Is there a better ketchup? There's only one ketchup anyway, which is Heinz, isn't there? Or I guess you compare Heinz ketchup to like Walmart's brand, but Heinz probably makes Walmart's brand. I mean, is Duke's actually making the mayonnaise, or are they having like a OEM make it? You know? Are they having Hellmann's make it and then just bottle it? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, and I'm gonna buy Duke's, and I'm gonna buy Hellmann's, and I'm gonna taste it side by side and see if there's a difference. And keep in mind, I'm not big on mayonnaise. I'm not. Probably do better if I had Jinian here and my other friends that were totally into mayonnaise, and just blindfold them. See, it's sounding weird now. Blindfold them and give them each a little bit of mayonnaise. maybe a swig of water to cleanse their palate. You know, they can, and then spit it out, like their wine tasting. Okay, and which one was the Duke's mayonnaise? They're discriminating women. I think that they might be able to tell the difference. I'm doubting that I will, but I'm going to keep an open mind. I asked Jinian today about mayonnaise. I asked her about Duke's in particular because I saw Sandy Davis's comment about Duke's mayonnaise. Sandy Davis did not have a recipe because it was just a tomato sandwich with specifically Duke's mayonnaise, but one of the other ingredients that I saw that I used, black pepper. And I said, is the reason why you like Duke's mayonnaise so much that it has like a real nice label on it or something? Like, because to me it just seems like mayonnaise. And it was like it was blasphemy to her. It was like, no, because it's so good. It's the best. I swear to God, she talked for 3 minutes about how delicious Duke's mayonnaise is. But this, remember, we're talking about a mayonnaise lover from way back. I have to buy it. I've just never seen it. I said that to Jinian. I said, where could I get it? She goes, every place. And I said, what do you mean? And she goes, well, it's got to be there. Where, at Walmart? She's like, yeah, it'll be in Walmart. Duke's mayonnaise, that's, okay, Jinian. All right, I'll check. I'm sure that there's other people that don't know what Duke's mayonnaise is. Evidently, just today, Jinian gets on the interweb and is like, the 3 biggest mayonnaise companies are Hellmann's, it's not Miracle Whip, the other one, and Duke's. Hellmann's, and who cares? It's mayonnaise. It's all the same. That's what I think. Not even a big fan. If you know what I'm saying? I gotta, kind of clear my head. It's mayonnaise. It's not something else. Gross. I'll try it. I know it's mayonnaise. I know it's not. I'll say it. I know it's not jizz. I know it's not. But anything like that, if you're I'll use a straw. I'm not a homophobe. I'll use a straw. Come on, you get a thing from Burger King or wherever. It's got a straw. Okay, I'll use it. I don't feel like I wasn't a thumb sucker. I wasn't. So I got no problem with it. If I would have been like a thumb sucker or something, and then like, man, I can't drink that soda. I can't drink it. It doesn't have a straw. I have to suck the liquid up. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad, for the, wasn't even advice. I just could watch my dad and I learned. And Mom, worst advice ever. It's terrible. Typical advice from a boomer chick. It is. That's what my mom gave me that advice. She was a boomer. Like my friends, my female friends. I'd like to interview them all, bring up the subject, and you ought to hear them go off. Milk paint is, I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. Milk paint, Jinian and Amy, I almost said her last name. That is a quote from her, though. That was back when I was immature. Oh, I see. So, immature girls, you get my point.